Oh, why, hello there. Looks like you tried taking a shortcut on your little journey. It's usually advisable not to take shortcuts. You never know what you'll find on your way, especially if it's on foreign terrain. Nonetheless, you can feel free to tell me your deepest fantasies. I'm merely examining the durability of this little string rope tie of mine. Pay me no attention. Your deepest fantasy, please. I'd love to know. Well, I won't tell anyone because usually I'll be right here among the flowers and the trees and among the nature that surrounds me. I haven't moved from this spot in years. This is just where I inhabit. This is where I dwell. So the idea of moving away would be very contrary to my nature, almost impossible to me. It would feel like death, although I could never die. It's an immortality within Hades, you could say. It would feel much like eternal pain if I were to be moved away from here. Nonetheless, by virtue of that immovability, you can trust me, because unless someone you know would cross the same path and stumble upon me, and I would know that they knew you and feel so compelled as to tell them your fantasy, which I would probably forget. Not really, I'll always remember. It's very, very unlikely that you'll ever get a chance to be as free to confess your true self to someone else as you can be right now with me. Deepest fantasy, please. I'm going to be measuring you real quick. Okay. Would you say that that's the extent of your fantasy? Or is there more? Oh, there's more. Please, 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 please. Do tell. Do share. Okay? I knew it. One too many times. One too many times. Nothing. Tell me more details. Right. I imagine you have a very curious mind, I suppose. Yeah. An intellectual wanderer. Someone who enjoys going a step further each and every time. Step further into a mystery, into a shadow, into a darkness that you might have not noticed consuming you. Or perhaps a destructive desire in which you want to completely surrender yourself to. Very interesting. Tell me, do you have a place of business, a job, anything stable going on for you? A partner, a relationship, anything of value, anything that would essentially, number one, account for you existing, and number two, be something that kind of roots you in this mortal realm. You're a rock in this mortal realm, you could say. Very interesting, so you do. Would you mind putting your fists before you like this for me, please? Putting your wrists nice and close together, fists towards me like this. Going to just tie you up very delicately, very delicately. It's not to like handcuff you or anything like that. It's just going to be a little game. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just going to do a little tying game around your hand. It won't be that big of a deal, don't worry. So I'm just going to tie your hands around. Very nice. Okay, gonna give this a good little tug. So tell me, why of all days did you choose to traverse down this unconventional path? Isn't it common mortal wisdom that this path isn't usually for the faint of heart, that it contains a lot of mischievous spirits? You didn't mind, right? You thought you weren't like other mortals? I love it when people have that attitude, when they think that they're this special little cookie that common wisdom doesn't apply to, that somehow they are the lone wolf, the straggler that can just outfox nature, folk tales, reality, cautionary tales. It's just so wonderful. There we go. There we go. Okay. Move your hands for me, please. Try to release your hands. Okay, good. I don't want you moving. That's why it's nice and bonded. You don't really have the capability of moving your body at all, now do you? Could you try just moving a little bit for me? Very nice. Yeah, I didn't really want you to move anyways. I just needed to do a little bit of a spell on you. I'm going to be opening up your brain, and I'm going to be putting whatever spirits I want inside of your head, so that way you'll never forget about me. I will haunt your mind, and you will never be able to function in normal society again. It's just what I do. It's how I be. That's how the nymphs all are. That's our function. Light just a little bit of a candle, a flame. Stay still, stay still. You don't want me to put haunting specters inside of your brain. For now, it'll be very sweet, sweet-filled memories. Okay. I want you to take 3 deep breaths in. Take a deep breath in for me, please. And out. Without blowing the candle. Out, please. Very good. Take a deep breath in for me, please. And out. Take another deep breath in for me, please. And out. Very good. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side. And now I'm going to just grab this flower stem. I'm going to be putting the flower stem inside of your brain. I'm going to just give it a little bit of a rattle. And then I'm going to be just removing some skin, flesh, and bone from the top of your skull. I'll put it back. And just entering my little flower petals into your brain. So that way, as they decay, they leave their little prints, color runoff, and matter inside of your brain. So that way you can always remember me. Okay? Very good. So, stay very still. I'm just going to enter this into your nose. And I'm just going to stay still. Okay? And now, I'm just going to give this a couple of swipes. Stay still. You're doing a good job. You're doing a really good job. Easier than I thought. I'm just gonna get a couple of these flower petals. Okay. Very good. Did you just ask why I'm doing this? For fun. I'm bored. Being immortal can come with its drawbacks, unfortunately. Nonetheless, I find having fun with mortals is a good hobby, even though sometimes even that gets boring. But it's interesting to see the chaos that then ensues. Once the flame goes out, you won't remember what just happened. Do you feel the memories kind of fading as the flame goes out? Yeah. What was that? Oh no, here. You can smell the smoke. I just blew out a light. Oh, well, you know. I thought that perhaps a nice little candle would have added to the atmosphere, but blow it out because of, to preserve the wax, essentially. Nonetheless, let me just get this little tie off of you. Yeah, I told you it wasn't going to be that big of a deal. Very delicate. Stay still. I'll get it off. Very good. Very nice. Okay. Well, I don't mean to take up any more of your time. I know that you probably have a beautiful home to return to. Just remember that if you feel like the world has changed a little bit, it hasn't. You are completely fine and normal. And everything you do is perfection. And do it because it is what you will. What was that? If you were to cross this path again, you probably won't find me. I'm already probably going to go into the flowers and trees. So I'll let you be so that way you can let me be.